Welcome back, guys. This is kind of the last video in our setting achievable New Year's resolution goals. We talked about how to set goals that are achievable so you don't burn out. We talked about exercise routines a little bit, how to get back into the gym and pick a routine. We also talked about the dieting aspect of that, whether you're trying to gain weight or lose weight, how to kind of digest that so that it's achievable and maintainable so that you can be successful in the long term. So for this last video, I want to talk about managing the stress of all of that. There's a lot of different ways to manage stress, and most people are very bad at it. The amount of patients I see that are just bundles of stress that carry it all up in their shoulders, they have headaches and just tightness all through these muscles is a ton, right? So how do we manage it? How do we take advantage of it, especially as we're going into this new year? We're changing our diet, we're adding exercise, we're doing all this new stuff that can just be stressful, especially if you already have a pretty busy life. How are you fitting all this in, and how do we deal with all that? The number one thing that I can say is try to get more sleep, right? 6 to 8 hours is your recommended. I shoot for 7 to 8 hours if you can. People that live on 4 to 5 hours of sleep a day, I don't know how you do it. I cease to function after a couple days of that. There's a few people that can handle that and be totally fine. That's probably not you. Shoot for 7 to 8 hours of sleep every single night. Sleep is hugely important, especially if you added in a strength training routine of some sort. Your body needs recovery time. If you sleep well, your body will recover faster and you'll just be less stressed throughout the day because you won't be so tired all the time, okay? Well, step one, add a little bit more sleep if you can. Make sure that you're hydrating really well. Water intake is hugely important for dieting, working out, and really just surviving, right? We're mostly made up of water, so we should probably drink a fair bit of it. A lot of patients I've had come in and say, how much water do you drink? And they're like, oh yeah, I drink quite a bit of water, I think. And I'm like, okay, well, like, give me a number. Where are you at? And they're like, well, it's like 3-4 glasses a day. It's like 32 ounces of water. That's like way less than what you need, okay? I believe that the FDA's recommendation is like 8-ounce glasses. So that's 64 ounces of water a day. That's like half a gallon. I shoot for pretty much 80 ounces a day. That's kind of where I tell people to shoot for. I personally go for 120 ounces a day. But 80 ounces a day should probably be your minimum for most people, especially if you're starting to get more active. So a little bit more sleep, a little bit more hydration goes a long way. Make sure that you're getting enough sunlight, right? A little vitamin D if you're not. Most people are deficient in it. Magnesium can help quite a bit as well. Most people are also deficient in magnesium, helps the muscles to relax, okay? And then if you've added all those in and you're still feeling a little stressed, look up some breathing exercises, maybe take a yoga class, find a yoga class on YouTube that you can do in your living room. Just find ways to kind of decompress, whether it's meditation, whether it's yoga, whether it's just go to a nice quiet room and just kind of sit there and breathe for 5 to 10 minutes. It doesn't need to be a long thing, but just find ways to manage your stress. It's okay to just walk away from life sometimes and take a deep breath and just exist in the moment without having to do anything, without having any deadlines, without having to care for anything. Just find 5 to 10 minutes a day, or even 5 to 10 minutes a week if you don't have any time, and it'll really go a long way into helping you manage your stress. So I hope that this, guys, has helped you set these achievable New Year's resolutions. I know that you guys can stick with it. I know that you can accomplish your goals.